So location and time is very important. Then number 3 is also, after the location and time, what you observe is the state of your husband or the state of your child. If your husband is so worried, your husband is too angry, your husband is too sad, your husband is too anxious, he's too happy, you need to normalize the state. Your husband has come from work, you don't know what has happened at the workplace. He's so worried that he has come. He discussed so many problems at the workplace, so he's come with worries. Then you want to immediately talk with him? No. Watch his state very well. He just shouted on your child and what a word, and then shouted. You see he's angry. Is that the time you want to communicate with him? No. You saw him, he received a phone call with somebody and they just shouted. He's not happy. He's sad. Is that the time you sit down to communicate with him? No, that is not the time. But we have ways and means of neutralizing the state of your husband. Neutralizing the state of what? Your husband. First of all, helping him in whichever activity he finds himself, and through the help you try to change the activity that he finds himself. He's so worried, you can see he's entering, take his bag and take his shirt and then go and put the bag down and then let him sit at wherever he wants to sit. You get him water, get him food, just change his state, change his thinking, bring him to neutral. So the best time actually, and the tools you can use in changing the state are: number 1, changing of location, ensuring you let him change the location from one point to the other one. Number 2, interesting stories. Normally that works especially for children, but husbands normally have no time to sit down and be listening too much. That is listening to stories. No. Normally your husbands, they will focus on results, they don't want reasons, but you are focusing on what? Reasons. The husband wants you to say yes or no. Is the food ready? Yes. That's all. But the lady would want to go round. So you focus on what? Reasons. And males, we also focus on what? Results. And normally the males, those who don't know, if I'm giving the same lecture to the males, I also tell them that if your wife is talking and complaining, allow her. She doesn't want solution. It's not the solution she wants. She just started, you give her the answer. No. What she wants is allow her to talk. That's all. Allow her to bring out what is in her heart. So I normally tell the males that as she start talking, also start your zikr. Within you, she's talking and you're also doing la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. Allow her to talk. And nothing is very painful. The woman, nothing is painful to you that you sit him down, you want to talk to him, then he gets up, he's going. Are you happy? No. So I beg them that, look, when she start talking, whether she's insulting you or she's saying it's in, God says that they should speak more than 12,000 words in a day. Outside, she couldn't get somebody to talk. So you are the one she is to talk to. Sit down. If you take the tasbih and you hold it, she will become annoyed. Just put the tasbih aside and leave everything. Don't hold anything. But in your heart, she can't stop the heart from la ilaha illallah. She's talking and your heart is also doing what? La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Leave her to talk. You know something? They don't have patience. The men don't have patience. If they should allow you to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and they don't utter a single word, and they don't utter a single word till they are done and they are tired and get up and go. When they go and sit down, you know what happens to you people? You start playing back what you were saying. True or false? You start playing back. And when you play, you get to a particular point. Oh, no. This one I shouldn't have said it. Then you continue. You get, this one I shouldn't have said it. You continue. Then you see the next one, she'll come. Oh, please forgive me. Is that not it? Yes. The man doesn't need plenty talk. No. The man doesn't need plenty talk. You can go and exercise your talk to yourself. Don't worry. You know, you can talk to yourself. Do that one. Just go and sit down and then think that your husband is standing in front of you and talk to yourself. Then you after talking to yourself, you remove the good ones, the bad ones. So when you come in front of your husband, it's just going to be summary. It's a replay. You have selected the good from what? The bad. But some of you never discuss anything with yourself. Within you, Allah has put 4 creatures within you. Please hold meetings and discuss. If you hold meeting with yourself, your heart is there, your soul is there, your mind is there, your body is there. Do you hold meetings? Sit down. Sit down. Call your heart, call your soul, call your body, call your mind, and hold meeting. Hold meeting. What do you say, my mind? Then your mind will say this is okay. What feeling do you have? My heart. Your heart will say this. Soul, what do you say? Body, what do you say? Discuss. Then when you get up and you are moving, you are now a vigilant human being. You are a human being who is moving with muraqaba. You are very careful of whatever you are doing. Because you don't hold personal internal meetings with yourself, everything that comes, you want to what? Pour it out. Please. Control the state of your husband. Control the state of your husband. Ensure that he is in a good what? State. Get him his favorite food to eat. Ensure that he has performed ablution. He's done his prayers. Pray together with him tahajjud on the bed. After the bed tahajjud, you come out of the bed and you go on the sajjada to also do your tahajjud again. Then your husband is ready to listen to you. You've done istighfar, he's ready to what? Listen. And you have to observe the activities of your husband from morning to evening. Where are the loopholes? Where can you talk to your husband? But not the time that he's busy. If you watch your husband's schedules, he has certain routines, repeated things that he has been doing every day. Repeated things. Some of them are so important to him. Those that are so important that you as a wife can categorize as A, you realize that every day he does it. Those that are B, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't also do. Those that are C, is from time to time you see him doing. At the time that he does that particular thing every day, that time you still want to come and interrupt and talk, then you're looking for trouble for yourself. Is that okay? So ensure, no matter how quick you want to talk to your, I'm not saying don't communicate. We have this type of communication that we call telepathy. That is communication with the heart. You don't use your mouth, you don't say anything. And you don't also need the person to be closer. The person can be somewhere, and you, within your heart, you will think about something and then wish that your husband should have heard this or done that before you realize he's also in the same mood. So don't worry. If you need to speak immediately, then the best to speak to is Allah. If you need to speak immediately and he has no time. But my point at this point 3 is that ensure your husband is in a positive state before you speak.